This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for October 3, 2023. And in the news this evening, child feared dead after being trapped in collapsed building. One child is believed to have lost their life after being rescued from the debris of a collapsed building in Stony Hill, St. Andrew on Tuesday morning. According to reports received by the news, the house crumbled early this morning with at least 4 occupants, including twins inside. After extensive efforts by the Jamaica Fire Brigade, one child was located and promptly transported to the hospital, accompanied by the twins' mother. The second child was later rescued. The condition of the child remains uncertain at this point. Motorcyclist killed in Westmoreland crash. A 22-year-old motorcyclist is dead after colliding with a car in Brighton, Little London, Westmoreland on Monday afternoon. He is Reynaldo Rose, a security guard of Little Bay District in the parish. Rose is said to have been an avid drummer. Reports from the Negril police are that about 2:30 p.m., Rose was traveling on his 2021 CG200 motorcycle when he lost control and collided with a grey Toyota Corolla motorcar traveling in the opposite direction. Rose was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. According to the latest Road Safety Unit crash report, 302 people have been killed in 281 fatal crashes since the start of the year. Westmoreland is the division with the most fatalities so far in 2023, with 41. Klansman gangster Muma sentenced to 9 years in prison. Stephanie Nicole Christie, also known as Muma, the lone woman convicted for being a member of the deadly Klansman gang, has been sentenced to 9 years and 10 months behind bars for her membership in the criminal organization. Chief Justice Brent Sykes handed down the sentence today. In March this year, Cole Christie was found guilty of being a member of the notorious criminal organization. Cole Christie, said to be a top-tier member of the gang, at the time in a fervently delivered unsworn statement, had described herself as a businesswoman and entrepreneur who is known by many as a people person. She had claimed that her only modus operandi was caring for the elderly and young people by getting them into schools. She told the court that she also spearheaded Community Sports Day and a major get-together, which was so recognized it attracted sponsorship from several big-name companies. Last week, Cole Christie's lawyer, Alexander Shaw, argued for a lighter sentence. He said his client, who was making a meaningful contribution to society as an entrepreneur and a community member, is still involved in ministry, is on the choir, and helps in the kitchen at the remand center. Man accused of raping and killing 8-year-old girl charged. Police have confirmed that Troy Ellis has been charged with the rape and murder of 8-year-old Talia Thompson. Senior Superintendent of Police Dwight Powell, commanding officer for St. Anne, made the announcement on Tuesday. Ellis was also charged on Monday after escaping from police custody while he was under guard at the hospital where he was being treated. Following his escape, a manhunt was launched. On Sunday, he was caught and handed over to the police by a female licensed firearm holder. Talia was allegedly raped and murdered on Saturday, September 23, by the man who is said to be a close family friend. He was taken to the hospital after reportedly shooting himself and inflicting several stab wounds on his body in an attempted suicide. 55-year-old British national reported missing. Cedric Mitchell, otherwise called CD, a 55-year-old construction worker who is a British national and also a resident of Nation Road, Pepper District, St. Elizabeth, has been missing since Friday, September 18. He is of brown complexion, slim build, and about 172 centimeters or 5 feet 8 inches tall. Mitchell sports a low-cut hairstyle and has a black scar on his back. Reports from the Santa Cruz police are that Mitchell was last seen at Fantaland District in the parish on July 26 and frequented the bar on Goshen Main Road, St. Elizabeth. His mode of dress at the time of his disappearance is unknown. All efforts to contact him since have proven futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Cedric Mitchell is asked to contact the Santa Cruz Police at 876-966-2289, 119 Police Emergency Number, or the nearest police station. UK man of Jamaican descent killed in alleged race hate crime. A 61-year-old man of Jamaican descent who was killed in the St. Paul's area of Bristol, England last week has been described by his family as kind-hearted and harmless. Hubert Brown from Easton died from a stab wound he suffered during an incident in Grosvenor Road, which the police are probing as a race hate crime. He was affectionately known as Isaac. 36-year-old Christina Howell, also of Easton, has been charged with his murder. She's been remanded into custody, and the plea and the trial preparation hearing was fixed for October 30, according to Bristol Post. On September 29, about 3:19 p.m., the police received a report that a man had been stabbed and that a woman was being detained at the scene by members of the public. The man, later identified as Brown, went to hospital where he died. On Monday, Brown's family, in a tribute, said they are heartbroken. During this difficult time, our family is heartbroken and deeply saddened by the loss of Hubert, affectionately known as Isaac by many. He was a kind-hearted, harmless individual. It is truly devastating that his life ended in such a tragic manner, the family member said in the tribute shared by the police. Accepting that he is no longer with us is incredibly challenging, and we are struggling to comprehend and come to terms with the circumstances surrounding his passing. Hubert was a beloved member of our community, and we want to express our heartfelt gratitude to those who went above and beyond to help him during that time, as well as to the police for their ongoing investigation, it added. The family also said they are supporting one another through the trying period and finding solace in each other's presence and shared memories. Avon and the Somerset Police said the family continues to be supported by a specially trained liaison officer. Neighborhood Chief Inspector Deepak Kent said our thoughts are very much with the family and the friends of the deceased, who was a familiar and a popular figure to many people in St. Paul's. We remain very grateful to the community for their prompt action to help with the injured man and the support for our investigation immediately after this tragedy. You will see an increased police presence in the area as our inquiries continue, Kent is quoted in a statement from the police. Girl beaten by schoolmates in St. Anne recovering in hospital. The 13-year-old girl who was beaten unconscious by 6 schoolmates at the Stairtown Academy in St. Anne on Monday is making progress in her recovery. The attack occurred after the student reportedly stepped on the shoe of one of the girls. She remains in hospital suffering from head injury, but she is conscious and alert, and the facility continues to monitor her progress, said Delroy Morgan, Chief Executive Officer at the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital. The 6 girls accused of carrying out the attack are to be questioned by the police. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.